Hello, Jesse Good here, and today I'm reviewing the LEGO DC Superhero Girls 2017 Harley Quinn to the Rescue set. This is a 2017 DC Superhero Girls set. It has 2 mini dolls, 270 pieces, and retails for $30 in the United States. These released, I believe, in November 27th. I got these early thanks to the LEGO Group and Kelsey at Flashpoint, so huge thanks to them. This was provided by the LEGO Group, of course, and now let's take a look at those minifigures. And here is Harley Quinn, and while she's usually a villain, she's a hero in this series. I love that new hairpiece. That's actually going to be usable probably for one of my LEGO Ideas projects that may never come out. It has that nice kind of a New 52-esque design with the pigtails, and one's colored blue and the other one's red, but it's all based on blonde, which is kind of cool to have that Harley Quinn type look to there with the blonde hair. Also love that torso, which is a very fine paint between red and black, as well as her dual kind of colored socks down there with one being red and one being black. Very cool minifigure. Of course, LEGO mini doll hair pieces fit on LEGO minifigure hair pieces. So we got the 2012 Harley Quinn with the hair piece of the mini doll Harley Quinn. It fits on there pretty darn well, and I love how that came out. And you could also have the mini doll Harley Quinn wear the 2012 Harley Quinn's hat. So that's kind of cool as well, and that fits on there pretty well. So Steve Trevor is the, I guess, owner of Capes and Cowls Cafe, so he has that little torso right there. He is from the Wonder Woman lore, which is kind of cool to see him in this set. And his slick hair in that light kind of yellow color, I think is exclusive to this set, so that's pretty cool as well. Also, this little chain from the Kryptomite isn't really shown to be put around him, but you could put it around him just like this, so he has to be rescued by Harley Quinn, and he also has a cup accessory. So you do get 2 Kryptomites, and these little suckers are sort of adorable, but sort of weird at the same time. Very disposable villains. I do like the 1x1 printed face, even though both of them use the same one. And I like how they did this guy's arms, and I like how both of them are varied, so this one doesn't have any arms, but this guy's just holding a little $100 bill. So here is the Capes and Cowls Cafe, and this design is pretty neat for a $20 set, but this is a $30 set, so I feel like it should have been bigger. Either way, we'll start at ground level, and there's some nice stickered and printed parts I like in here. For example, this little wall right here, or this panel, is a stickered part, but this BAM up here, which is the main play feature, is actually a printed part. This open sign stickered, and of course you open that and it leads into the door, or into the store with that door. And on the side, this little slushy part is stickered. But inside, you can see there's this nice arcade machine, which is probably my favorite build of the whole set. I like the little Harley Quinn kind of hammer game, and both of those parts are stickered. There's like a stickered little joystick panel and a control panel with the little buttons right there. And you could actually swish this around, and it moves this top launching feature, which we'll get to later. And if you switch it around, there's actually this little 2x2 printed Batgirl comic, which is pretty interesting to include in the set. I actually like how that came out. This design right here is stickered, but it's like a little bit of a resting area to maybe keep an eye out on those Kryptomites. And these little cushion parts are stickered as well, but there's a little area to eat the pizza, which is a printed piece right there, which is, I think, the same one that comes in the City Pizza truck or food truck from 2017. And if we move up to the top, you can see there's like maybe a little bit of a coffee machine right here where you could pour some coffee or some juice or whatever that's supposed to be. And there's a little cash register that's printed, and there's a safe that's stickered, and that's actually where you're supposed to put the money back once you get it back from the Kryptomites. And there's a little cupcake right there, and that cupcake is the same one that you put in the cupcake launcher, which is, they include 2 of those in there, and that little play feature is all you have to do is push on there, and it launches the cupcakes out like that to maybe defend against the Kryptomites, and you can store little cupcakes right there. Now if you turn around, you can see there's one last little play feature, and that's if you push the BAM, that whole top window kind of falls out, which is a feature that we've seen in bigger sets in different lines, but not really in a set of this size. So I do appreciate that. Let me just put that sucker back, which is pretty easy to put back. And on the top, there's actually this 2x2 jumper. The point of the jumper is to put Harley Quinn's flying vehicle on there, just like that. Speaking of which, let's take a look at Harley Quinn's little flying vehicle. This part right here, which is a nice design, is stickered, but this PAL part is printed. Now the whole feature is if you push on that PAL part, it shoots out the net just like that to capture the Kryptomites. And you can see this part right here, you would think would be printed like the other little worded 2x2 round tiles, but it's stickered for some reason. And they do have these 2 wings included, so that you could kind of have different kind of positions for the flying vehicle. I don't know. Overall, I don't really like the look of this flying vehicle. It just seems very awkward in its design. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to go for here, but it's really just used as a play feature to shoot the net and to give a vehicle to Harley Quinn. So that's it for the builds of the set, and now let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. The packaging for these sets are very nice. I love the light blue coloring on the top and all the character designs. And there's even a character design of Harley Quinn on the corner right there. And on the back, you can see all the little play features being shown off, which is pretty neat as well. There's one instruction booklet included, which doesn't have too much we haven't seen before, but I do like those little advertisements inside, which show kind of the inside of the superhero high school, which I didn't really see before. And you even have some more characters from the first wave, which is pretty neat. So overall, the Harley Quinn to the Rescue set, while it's the second biggest of the DC Superheroes Girl line, it's probably the best of the smaller ones because there's just a huge gap between this $30 one and then the huge Superhero High School one. This one is a good building. I think the vehicle is kind of weak though. I would expect Harley Quinn to be riding on like a more wheel-based vehicle than this kind of weird flying launcher of a net. I don't know, it's a really weak vehicle in my opinion. But the minifigures, just like all the other DC Supergirl sets, the mini dolls are just incredible in my opinion. I even like Steve Trevor because he has that exclusive hairpiece, and it is nice to get some boys in this DC Superhero Girls line because Steve Trevor is a famous character from DC Comics. Overall, I think the design of the cafe is what's going to sell this set, and it should because it's a very good design. It's pretty spacious for the small design, which I was expecting it to be more cramped. I like how much space they included in there. I love the arcade machine. I think that's my favorite build of this whole set. Maybe it's just because I'm a sucker for arcade stuff. And I do like the little play features like the exploding window and such. So as a set as a whole, I think for adults, it's a B+. For kids, I think little girls will like it a lot more, and that's what it's aimed towards, which is good. Okay, so I can't really fault them there. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. And again, a big thanks to Kelsey for helping me get this set, and the LEGO group for providing me this set to review. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.